Hey guys, today's video is going to be a very short one, but it's something that basically all of my Lush how-to videos are the ones that always do best on my channel and you guys seem to really love. So this is my how to use a Lush fresh face mask, and in particular rosy cheeks. This is what this looks like. It's a clay mask and it's actually smooth, which a lot of the Lush face masks do have lumps in, so if you kind of really don't like that idea, then you probably should go for this one. I think this, Cupcake, and Don't Look At Me are fairly smooth. I think Cupcake and Don't Look At Me do have exfoliants in, but things like Braised Honey and BB Seaweed and Otafix are all definitely very lumpy, and BB Seaweed has chunks of seaweed in. This yeah, has a lot of calamine powder in, and it's basically there to, it's very soothing if you've got sensitive skin. This is a good one for you. And yeah, it's got fresh rose petals, and it really smells of rose very strongly. So I know a lot of people use brushes. I don't actually have just a spare makeup brush to use for this, so I always just use my fingers. And because you keep the fresh face masks in the fridge, I always take it out about 5 minutes before I want to put it on, just because otherwise it can be really cold on your face. And yeah, basically I just dip my finger in, I get some on my finger, and I'm going to show you on my hand because I have got a full face of makeup on, and I don't want to trap my makeup to my face with a face mask on top, and I just think it's going to destroy my pores. So yeah, basically I always put it on in circular motions. I probably usually have I go for my forehead first and then do either cheek and chin, and I really make sure I get into these parts of my nose. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And I probably spread a layer that's a bit thicker than this on my actual face. Oh, it smells so good. It smells really soothing. And you leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes, and I think because this one is a clay one, it will go lighter, and then you'll be able to see when it's dry. So it's actually quite a nice one to use if you don't really use fresh face masks, because sometimes it can be hard to tell when you're meant to take them off or not. And I can't remember if I've said, but it says on the pot to leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes. And yeah, basically it's gonna kind of completely soothe your skin. I think it's quite good if you have red cheeks, because the rose in that will take them down. And I've got makeup on, as I said, so you can't really see, but I do have a lot of redness because I'm very pale, and some of my family's Irish, and that's just a thing that happens to us, I feel. Yeah, and that's basically it. It says on the front, "Nothing thrills us half as much as cleansing cheek to cheek. Calamine power will soothe skin and calm rosiness," which is the kind of redness. A lot of people get it on their cheeks, so it's nice to do a good thick layer on there. And that's basically all there is to it. So it's really not that hard. I actually quite prefer it to using face masks out of packets, because I always find I'm trying to squeeze and you either end up with you're desperately trying to pull product out, or you just have way too much. You're am I not putting on enough? Do I have a tiny face? What's going on? So yeah, I really like this because you get, I probably get 6 uses out of one of them, and they're £7.50, so that works out as, I don't know, £1.30 or something, which I really don't think is bad for a fresh face mask full of really natural ingredients from Lush, that's obviously cruelty free, doesn't test on animals or anything like that. So yeah, this is my how to use a Lush face mask video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye!